Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Justine. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing great today. So today we are talking about advantages of having the green card through the DV program. So the green card is the legal document that gives you a permanent stay in the United States. And there are many ways through which somebody can have the green card. One of these ways is through the DV program. Like when you play the DV and you win, unfortunately you have a visa, when they issue the visa, they are going to issue you a green card. So it's going to give you a permanent stay in the United States. So you can live in the United States for as long as you want. So that is the first advantage. The second advantage is that you can live anywhere that you deem it fits for you in the United States. So let's say your host was in New York, that's where you came and that's where you were living, or you have been living when you came to the United States, and some few months later you realize that you don't like the place, you want to move, you are very free to move. So there's no restriction or limitations for your movement. The next advantage is that just like there is freedom to move and live wherever you want, there's also freedom to work wherever you want. Okay, so there's also no restriction that you cannot work in this state. You can work in any state that you want, and you can work for as many hours that you can. You can work for you can work 2 jobs or 3 jobs. So the only, let me put this small bracket, is worth noting, the only job that you cannot do when you are a green card holder is a federal job. So federal jobs are reserved only for American citizens. But apart from that, you can work in any company and you can work 7 days a week if you have the power to do so. So this will go to our next advantage, which is that when you come to America, you can start working immediately. Like the first week, the second week, the third week, it all depends on you. If you're ready psychologically or mentally, you can start working right away. And to get these jobs, your host can guide you. There are websites that you can go to, and you can also go to the nearest public libraries around your area where you live, and they are going to help you, they are going to guide you through. So when you win the DV, they are even going to give you a guide for new immigrants. When they send your green card, yes, they are going to give you a guide. That guide, it has a website which is very, very resourceful. If you take your time and go through that guide, you are going to discover and learn so many things, such that when you are even asking somebody about something, you already have an idea about it. You are not blank. Now, the next point will be, we already said in the previous point that you can start working now, if you can. So the next point now is, there are some people who don't want to work, they don't want to be employees, right? Even back from their country, they do not want, or in their country they were employees, but now that they're in the US, they want to do business. So you can do business if you come in with your green card or through the DV program. You can be a businessman from the time that you are ready to start doing business or to invest. You can do all of that. Another important advantage is the fact that it permits you, through the DV program, it permits you and your whole family member, if you're a family person, to enter into the US at the same time. So imagine that you were married and you have kids. You have to travel with your spouse and your children together at the same time to come here. So that is a very, very big opportunity for you and your extended family and village at large. The next advantage is that, so everything being normal, when you come here through the DV program, you don't have further administrative procedures to follow. So you are all set. all your documents that you need are going to meet you where you are living. So you don't have to worry about going anywhere to do anything anymore. So you are good. The next important point too is that primary and secondary education are 100% free. So if you have kids, they are going to school for free. Or if you come here and you start giving birth to your kids, they are going to school for free. You don't have to worry about that. The next point now will be, the next advantage is that there is there are different kinds of employment opportunities. So whichever one you want to do, you just have to set your goals, set your objectives, and you go and start going to school. After which you are certain 100% of having a job after your studies, right? Now, usually in the higher education, like in the university, it's very expensive. So most parents cannot pay from their pocket. So what they do is they take loan, a school loan, or they can be fortunate to have financial aid and they go to school. After which they start paying it off gradually. And the same thing can also apply for their kids. The next point is that being a green card holder, after living in the United States for 5 years, you can become a US citizen, right? So some people are just so excited of becoming a US citizen because they are a little more, or there are more advantages of being a citizen than being a green card holder. For example, we said earlier that when you're a green card holder, you can work anywhere except in the federal government. So when you're a citizen, you can work for the federal government, you can run in for certain political positions when you are a citizen. All right. Now, the last point, but not the least, is that you will not lose your nationality at birth. So if you're coming from Cameroon, for example, you are a green card holder, so you are still a Cameroonian, you are not an American. So for those people who do not want to have American nationality because they don't want to lose their citizenship, it's very okay. When you have your green card, you're good to go. It's a permanent stay. You stay for as long as you want. You must not become a US citizen. And I bet you not everybody wants to become a US citizen. People have their plans, people have their ambitions. So there are some people that when they come to the US, they have their plans of going back to become presidents in their own countries, right? Or to become governors or members of parliament. So it is their right not to take up the US citizenship. All right, guys, so that is what I gathered for you. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think about this, and if there is anything that you can add, please do well to do so. Thank you for watching and remain blessed.